Hello, my name is Precious Vines Harris, and I am the single maiden. So I am participating in Blocktober, and I wanted to jump on and just share a bit of what I'm actually doing. So the Single Maven is a brand devoted specifically to helping empower single Christian women, single women in general. So today is Saturday. I think it's October 4th. And yes, I am actually in the middle of a few things. As it relates to traveling today, I have a birthday party to go to. Then I'm going to help my parents out with a few things with their estate planning. So I have a pretty busy day overall. I have been working on some topics for the Single Maven. And this is just kind of a behind the scenes look at what we do here, which is really just me. I say me, it's like me, Jesus, the Holy Spirit, and God. That's the crew, okay? And my family and friends have been very supportive of the Single Maven throughout the years. So I do want to thank them. I do want to thank all of my supporters, all of my subscribers, people that have recently subscribed to the page. And my goal is to grow my YouTube page by 500 before the end of 2026. So I do encourage you to share this YouTube page with others because I hope to have more followers soon, and I am seeing the number grow. So I do thank you to the new subscribers. I do encourage you, if you are new to the channel, to go back and watch some of the things that I have posted. I originally started this channel several years ago and stopped I think as I moved, started a job, things of that nature, and just kind of picked it back up within this past year, like a few months ago. So I have a goal to actually have more things as it relates to single women, incorporating more things from my book, which my book was published February 14th of this year. So the book, this is my second book. It's entitled The Warrior Within, Facing Your Frustrations When You Feel Stuck. So you can definitely go to thesinglemavin.com and check it out, or you can go to Amazon, of course, and check it out. I do encourage you to get the book because one of the things as it relates to behind the scenes and what we're doing with the Single Maven is to plan. I wanted to have like a group coaching for like maybe the first month or two in 2026. I have to get that together. That's on my to-do list because I do want to start the coaching in general in 2026. That has been a goal of mine for a while. And I have wanted to do that, but I wanted to get the book actually published and out there because I've been working with this book for a couple of like years. So we finally were able to publish that this year. That's one of my goals that I have. But my word for 2025 was good fruit. I always have a word of the year, and it's a word that governs me. It's, like my long-term vision for the year. Definitely comment below and let me know if you do have a word of the year and what your word is. But mine has been good fruit. So what I'm trying to do is measure what I'm doing with the Single Maven in my life in general against the fact of having good fruit, because I want to be able to say at the end of the day, whatever God has given me, whatever gifts, talents, and skills and resources he's given me, that I'm fully utilizing them. But there's good fruit behind those specific things, right? There are things that are being produced. There are things that are actually blessing others in his name. And that I am, capitalizing on some things, right? Because I think sometimes it's harder for people, especially me. I have a lot of different things I love to dibble and dabble in. Professionally, I'm an attorney by trade. So I don't know if many of you know that. Some of you may know that if you know me. So I am also an educator in higher education. So I do that. I do crafting. I've done event planning. I'm an author. I love to write. I love to work in the community. Actually busy a lot of times active with my sorority. I am a member of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated. So there are a lot of different things that I do. I'm active with my family. I try to stay active with my friends. I know sometimes it's harder because we have different schedules. And I want to have the Single Maven be a platform for women, especially mature single women who have gaps in having support and resources, right? Motivation, empowerment, being able to be coached in their lives, right? So there are several things that I'm working on, but one thing is, number one, to grow my channel. Number two is to incorporate more of my book and to have the coaching model a part of that. And also to look at, I don't even know what the third book is going to be, but I do want my third book to be supportive of the single Maven and the brand that I have. So I have to look at that as well. So I don't want to make this super long because I'm driving, and Lord, this little thing that I have for my phone is just hard to keep it straight. So I do apologize for it moving around my phone mount. But I wanted to give you just a behind the scenes look of a day in my life. And this is a Saturday. I don't know if I mentioned it before. I think I did. So on the weekends, I have a lot of different things to do. And one of the things I will say is I enjoy my life. I enjoy what I do. And if I really could do single Maven stuff for the long term, I would say, especially as I move, in the latter years toward looking at what retirement is, I would not mind doing this full time. Like presentations, I've done a couple of those recently, and I have one coming up actually next week to center around the book. Speaking engagements, actually doing writing, retreats for women. I have one in mind I have been really thinking about for several years now. I don't want to reveal it, but I'm really excited about it because I feel like when it finally comes to fruition, it's going to be phenomenal. And I see how I wanted to have it happen. But I have to be realistic because I'm the type of person, I like to jump in, all hands on deck, do all the things, but I have to realize that I'm only one person and I have so many obligations. So I think that's one of the things I am praying for with the single Maven is to get more support, to get more resources, and to build a community. I want people to be able to take advantage of these things. I want to be able to have a group of women that we are walking together. I'm walking with them as they're on their journey, because I believe many of these women that I will encounter, or I am encountering with what I'm doing as we continue to grow, we'll get married, right? I believe wholeheartedly that the single Maven can be a positive, empowering voice in their lives. And that's what I want the single Maven to be, a mentor. I want it to be supportive. I want it to be coaching. I want it to be something where at the end of the day, you're left feeling better about yourself and your situation and what you're capable of doing before you entered the space. I want you to leave from the space that we're in with a better landscape, right? With a better understanding of how to move forward. So I'm not going to make this vlog too long, but I just wanted to jump on and kind of give you all like a behind the scenes look of what it looks like a day in the life of me as I'm moving forward for Vlogtober. And my goal is to do a little bit more of these. Definitely for Vlogtober, I'm going to do my focus on financial freedom, because I have just started the October debt-free challenge. If you've not joined that challenge, I will be posting stuff on my website. My goal is to update it hopefully this weekend, but check out the financial freedom playlist on YouTube. I've uploaded a few videos and will definitely be uploading some more videos this weekend, but that is my goal, to work on that in addition to doing vlogs like a day in the life of, or just a glimpse in the life of me behind the scenes and what I'm doing with the single Maven. So I thank you so much for joining me. If you've not done so, make sure that you like this post, comment below, and share, and let me know your thoughts on any or all of the things that I talked about. And thank you so much for joining me. Until next time.